Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as members of the Scotland. Whoever is providing them with official identities.
Please stay tuned.
Sound lingers.
Fire type 4. Activate.
Eternal.
Target sighted. All units on alert. Detonate.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind. Attack detected. Stay away. I will claim victory for myself.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting. Full of supplies. A rare find.
someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive.
Despite being a long-lived species, Borsen are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood, and it's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries.
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the Forest of Swords to drain his life force. Just like you said, Miss Lynch. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of him.
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hoolay went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Boris. But Hoolay, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Foxians into his pawns. And so the Borisin kept returning. The Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hoolay wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Lofou, Miss Lin Chao.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hoolay, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Lofou as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Lin Chao. Allow me to explain it to you. Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Boris. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borisin biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild, unknowingly, became their accomplices.
Watch out! Even after suffering such severe attacks?
All units on alert.
Their imitation of log-like species across the line. Burn to ashes! Set the sea aflame! Be of your body and mind. Get it together.
Still the same old. Take your positions.
This fight! May the... Yeah!
Grace and elegance.
Set the sea aflame! Attack detected!
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again.
It's bleeding.
Existence is unity.
Joining the battle.
You haven't answered my question about why Hoolay was imprisoned in the Lofou instead of the Yaoqing, General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hoolay on the Yaoqing lies in the very
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hoolay? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borisin. And just like the Borisin, some of the Foxians there experience and Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and...
Exactly. Why can Borisin control the power of Moonrage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hoolay was not only the warhead of the Borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hoolay and...
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning Hoolay and the Xianzhou Lofou, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance.
Thank you for enlightening.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tooth, but did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to...
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would have... But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dun Hung, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life, would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions.
If that's the case, I should...
Quite the contrary.
Thanking me.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long, drawn lives? For example, you and now...
Your butt. Let me make...
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss.
These Mara structures don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were two groups of attackers. The other attackers, aside from the Borison, could
hide their track.
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lipshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the Shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assist, moreover. Forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant and presence of assassins capable of using cloud him magic deepens my suspicion. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in Hulay's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. Since this edition of Imbiber de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true mastermind. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Lofou and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the ambrosial...
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation.
So, what's your...
I'll send an invitation. The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Lofou. Now, I'll send them... I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly.
Speaking of the wolf hunt, may Rainbow's blessing keep him busy.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this.
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and...
You have quite the sense of humor.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way...
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're... You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Lofou, right? Well, she did come back. But do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hoolay? You see Borison as savages. The more hope you hold in your heart.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine.
Lord Hoolay.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted... But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us.
Hoolay. Have you ever wondered... The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these... Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's Claw of the Yao Qing. By a Foxian.
The Merlin's Claw of the Yao Qing. A Foxian?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief!
And she bested you, Mock Talk. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated.
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality.
This prophet, Mongus.
The prophet made this proclamation. And the prophet told us that the Foxian general...
That so-called prophet lied to all of you.
But her prophecy has come true.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast right now! Everyone in the Lofou is
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Listen up. A wolf never allowed... Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will...
Wait, what?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to...
No, I've never heard...
I'm offering you a once-in-a-life... You will come back.
Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud. Just as I suspected. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation. For now.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. We need to hurry wherever we're going. Keep what quiet? The Realm Keeping Commission?
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping... If I can help you. Hi.
Borisin are hiding in the Exalting...
Borisin? Here? Are you serious?
These Borisin are disguised as Foxians.
Will you please wait here for a while?
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite... Could you please provide... Wait, I recognize...
I was brought here by the Borisin.
All right, I'll call for reinforcement.
Stop asking. You're not one of us, but I smell...
The Warhead sent me here to check on this.
No, not at all.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hoolay and see what tricks he's up to.
You're back, Jiao.
Come and take a good look.
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires one.
What are you trying to do, Moktak?
Nothing to do? Remember.
You want to prove to me?
They don't want to publicize my escape. What lurks here is not a group your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through, of course. You can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Before the hunt begins, I need... Good. At least you didn't try to draw it.
Fine. You can torch... Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you...
So... Is that why the Shen Zhao Yaochi... I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borisin and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. Some seek power to destroy their enemies. I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer that will. Then let me in our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a Miraduron, ascended the birthing bed, and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of... Laugh all you want, but only I... This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating. All right.
Jiao Chou, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but...
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now.
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Chou, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borisin?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of... There's an old saying among the Borisin. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves...
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been in prison for 7 years.
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hoolay is not a vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries. Is now lurking on the streets of the Lofou.
To him, the lives of ordinary...
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike. Or the situation... You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison?
A star skiff to get us out of the Lofou.
We predict their next move, and let's start from where you found those Borison and...
This is where we ran into the Borison last time.
Because I blocked all the relevant news, to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the star skiff will surely put... However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borison wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazer Navalia to check the situation.
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here?
This is an automated area. So first, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol... Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing artisanship commit. If you have a target in mind, let's go and...
Lieutenant?
You're aware of the Borison prison break?
Yeah, I've received the news.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter.
No, everything is normal on the ship.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on...
Well, this spot offers a great view.
Yes.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while.
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too... Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yanqing, aren't you supposed to be on the...
Thank you for your concern.
Hey, you there! Please No, not at all. Actually,
a peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at... This is just weird. I'm sorry, but I need to focus...
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargaze...
Hey, chill out. They're just...
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Lofou.
Official documents? Of course there are.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference.
So, it seems that some Borison have...
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing...
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia as unlocked.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide.
Why are you still here?
No. I never issued...
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard. How many more of your comrades are here?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoxing.
Like flames till everything burns to ashes! Set the seeds of flame! Recalibrating!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
In the mood for another beating?
I will claim victory for myself.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Fight to
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this!
Because I need him.
You want me to talk?
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a...
That's exactly what I desire. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape.
Is this how you leave one side open?
This is the most common hunting tactic. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. The word Borson was only used to refer to those wolf masters. In their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon fodder used to slow down Xianzhou attack.
But you survived. And not only that...
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them.
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hoolay, and he signaled me.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hoolay from attacking.
The hunt is not over yet.
Please, save... Zhao Cho, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot!
I see.
The Borson beast chips have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be...
What about General Yueyu?
She asked me to... General asks you to... I've never seen such a brutal fighting style.
Claire! Get me some tumble dust. I will...
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But Tiosa, Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such...
Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borson to have their bodies torn apart with the bird, and in return for saving.
Hoolay. Do you know the saddest thing? All this time, I've devoted my life, but once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws. In your jaws. Amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs. And under the Lux arrow of rainbow. Like a useless idiot. I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called death, only to watch it struggle, dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? All the doubts left me feeling lost.
I can smell your desperation. Oh.
Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us everything I'm doing. Even your death has value. Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borisin, we understand what a shit.
Can you even feel respect?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, as the wolf's creed goes, gift the wolf a dead end. That's why I'm keeping. We will consume your...
My lord, we received a message.
That... Moktok.
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Borisin dignity?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borisin Pax, there's still hope.
Hope? The Borisin have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring. Moktok, let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be ravenous wolves, walking amongst a herd of lambs with our fangs bared.
But Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Moktok, we're the apex predators. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those... Now, you devious monkey.
Chow Chow.
Moza.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xiangzhou Lofou in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street. Feast, follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unwork. rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the Wolf's Creed. In my own way, I shall save our...
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud.
Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle?
Who am I? Where?
Look around you.
Memories of falling from the sky into Tychean Stadium have come flooding back to...
Great. You've finally gotten your memory back. And I, as the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master.
But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented? And
come on, there's no need to worry about that.
Master Yoon Lee, please,
March, think about the great storms that you, nameless...
I've trained hard in the art of sword... Master Yoon Lee, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March? There is no such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yoon Lee, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your arrival. The news that if they ask you this,
you completely...
Miss Yoon Lee's contestant information was Please, follow this path. The contestant...
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So...
there are so...
March, before the war, my grandfather always told me that you've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me.
Master Yoon Lee's old metal is taller than a person. Being able to wield a weapon like that must mean that you have ridiculous strength, right?
Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle. A shockingly heavy sword like mine, for example, is obviously not suited for a long, drawn-out battle. So, it would be best to find a way to drag the battle out.
Why would you tell me your weakness?
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? I don't want to see you go and lose to someone else, after all. Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants' hall to practice. If you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles.
Know myself and know the enemy. Let's see, who should I ask first?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Another awkward pause. I know it. Did you get it?
He's actually explaining his joke.
Making things awkward really is my weakness.
There are still many guests arriving here. Please be cautious.
Understood.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yen. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This is no more than running away from a fight, and is a great dishonor to the Yao Qing. This last-minute replacement, March 7th. Who exactly is she?
That's right. I'm the March 7th that everyone's been talking about.
What? You're March 7th?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only
March 7th.
tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid.
Ooh! You're...
That's right.
As you can see, I am the...
I see this.
That's right. The... Oh, great! First, the question that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant, this is just gossip. If that's the case, could... Swordplay is a... Once the war dance begins... March 7th, thank you very much for accepting...
The first round of the war dance is about to begin. Me? I'm fine. Looking at these I understand what... So? Do you want to go out? Very well. Walk through here. We'll be able to see the War Dance's official venue. Wow, so this is what it... Look over there. That's the ring we'll be standing on. Master Yun... It's almost time... As soon as I think about the mission General Huayan gave me, my heart starts racing like crazy. What do I do, Master Yunli? It's when it stops beating that we need to worry. I have to leave. I wonder how Master... Hey!
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of...
Activate all side cranes and have them scanned. Remain vigilant at all times. Any
Yes, General!
You two, follow me. Morta's signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
That mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search...
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait.
General,
Declaration.
That's right. I've been holding back the... If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borison, are able...
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle.
Save your breath!
Wowza. Are you okay? Tell me, how is he?
Hoolay is planning on...
What did you just say?
Impossible.
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hoolay's body holds a plague mark passed down through... This is Hoolay's declaration of war. His blood... It can...
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away.
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means...
But... if Hoolay...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about what Hoolay wants is to see everyone on the Lofou descend into panic. He wants just like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. The way I see it, this is all... no matter what.
Right now, the only...
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages.
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes, are we just supposed to abandon...
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of... Before making a decision, there is a chance that we will make the wrong... But being lost in hesitation... Everyone, listen up. I will personally take... Nameless, please lend us your strength as...
General, please entrust...
If Hoolay does come to attack the Sky Splitter...
Please rest assured, General. If he dare...
Cloud Knights! The Borison have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for
Faishal, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Faishal.
Madam Yukon! Have this... A short respite, then time for the next fight.
Let's all together. A short respite, then time for the next fight. Fangs and claws got dull. The fierce will not fear.
Some value, I suppose. Turn off.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true. Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Never hesitate! A short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley. I will prepare a Starskiff.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop this farce that Hoolay has created. I know Jiao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to a swift end. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
Everyone, out of the way! Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. He has to be. A retainer like myself is nothing more than an insignificant shat. Hopefully, he can take a good look around. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie in the hands of a Foxian war slave? So decisive. So brutal. She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state. No wonder the Warhead has his eyes on her.
I remember you, Mock Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that it is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where...
Save your energy, Yao Qing. I lived as a hunter for many years. Yet the descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hoolay. I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live. Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death!
How? But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be...
It boils in my veins. Long live Hoolay! The Morrison resurgence is at hand!
Murder freely, as you did 1,000 years before. We'll ensure that this is nothing more than your dying fantasy. Indulge yourselves!
This is fight to live!
Fight! A break like this will send me running!
Eternal. Stay in...
Morrison resurgence shall come.
Honor in your battles or deaths, Borison.
It seems that Mock Talk got what he wished for.
Hoolay, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send...
Your tongue is sharper than your claws. Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me.
Stand down, Monza. I am here, Hoolay. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. The people of the Xingzhou has no one ever questioned that lineage of you.
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy.
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins. When you think about it, this was the Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final event before you arrive. I will slot then. I will pilot this ship through every... Before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to...
I accept your challenge, Hoolay. Because the very...
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the... It's easy for my grandfather to say. The first round of the tournament is about... According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? The Cloud Knights are all in position, following General Hua Yan's orders.
Very good.
Unfortunately, we don't have... However, you can rest assured that the Cloud Knights are... Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli.
An emergency boarding request?
It wasn't on the Skysplitter Starskiff registry.
Who would be boarding the ship at this time?
The star skiff is using the contestant docking bay.
No need. You have your own due. I have to check on this immediately. Routine inspection! All So this is the suspicious star skiff. Where did the I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1. Wait a second.
It's me. It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you?
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt and...
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hoolay.
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late, Dad. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud, but also a little concerned.
power is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter has slowed down? Could it be... Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety. The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go. Strange. Why is there no one here?
Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations! Right on time.
Catch up.
Yes, you! Right on time.
Existence is unity. Take your position.
Within the self, not the sword. Slap!
That's all you got?
Melt!
It's in the engine room. That means that even...
There's no time to talk about. Let's go. We need to get to the war dance ring. Come with me. To the ring. Yes, you!
Catch up.
Yes, you! Yes, you!
Grace and elegance.
What are you made of? Strike!
Step up, let's see ya!
This way. We're not too late.
Yes, you. Down to earth. Yes, you. Within the cell.
Time to mix things up.
Thank you for your melt. Lead through clouds. Yes, you.
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance will be able to be held as usual?
Precisely. When Hoolay escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict. However, all we need to do... Then we just need to draw his attention. General Fei Shao, given that the Boris...
Very good.
Knowing that Elder... This hunt will make...
That jolt just now. What's going on? It feels like the entire ship has started to slow down. Orison must have actually infiltrated the Sky Splitter. Based on General Huayan's orders, it's time for me to take action. As soon as possible.
Join the battle.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Step up.
You'll make good practice.
The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Great teamwork.
Awesome! Watch this! The plan said that if Hoolay appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him.
was concerned about the safety of the Sky Splitter, and my dear disciple, of course.
Yunqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March, are you ready?
Please, I am March 7, a sword master who will represent the Lofou in glorious battle.
And Lee, in this march, may your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades... Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this Hoolay.
My son Shao would send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this. My name is March 7th. The Lofou.
Except your love do not have any word for this.
I wouldn't let my guard down. Time this old wolf tasted the food at the hands of a young cub. Stay in step.
In the mood for another beating?
You think a little ambush is enough to beat me?
Insane power!
Shao finally arrives.
Time to show Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Fight to land!
With all your white tiger combos, Shao still not here. All of these cards. This goes on. They'll all be dead by the time he arrives. Attack! Not bad. But take much more than that. Your big I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those...
What you're saying is...
Do you think you have some... After all, I'm sure she understands. Not even your god can save her from this, and the only way to save her is here. I must leave, Foxian.
Drink blood wine.
Are you the healer, Jiao Cho?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you... If you're...
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back?
Okay, then...
What are you talking about?
So all you can do is heal us?
Such arrogance, young lady.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people. I cannot speak for the dead. But they fought so that others could make...
Jiao Cho, this is...
Those who have no secrets are no more than prey. Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hoolay. Unfortunately, tumble dust. I drank the most lethal poison known to this world. Is able to save innocent lives. I will do my best to bring victory.
So, you want to play dirty? Yeah, it's colder.
My sword is even colder!
Hulay's movements are slowing down?
This is our chance.
It's time for us to put this dog down! Until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is to let the show begin!
Fight!
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Recalibrating! I could take 10 of you! Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Recalibrating! I will claim victory for fight!
is finally over. Lieutenant Yang Cheng, how are you holding up?
General!
Everything's fine. Who would have imagined? I originally thought... Come. We need to...
I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there. We're so lucky the General made it in time.
Yanqing, that was amazing. The final blow you dealt to Hoolay. How have I never seen that before?
Was it really us who defeated Hoolay? Why do I feel like he suddenly started to flag during our battle?
It must have been our own.
You really are an overthinker.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. Over 700 years have passed, and I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end...
Stop struggling, Hoolay.
Yes, I was defeated.
This is the heart of the Borisin warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General! What? We clearly don't have voltage.
All units on alert.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Every all will be swept away by the wind.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Nice, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Fight to land!
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Did she think we're her enemies? Hoolay just wanted to take down the General, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
part to you. She put her faith in us!
Trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Feisha.
No one can live forever, Jiao. Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yanqing.
We can't let her get away. Snap out of
Isn't it strange?
Hoolay?
This ray, isn't that right?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you.
Just consider me as before every night learned you were stored of ironic fate, don't you? But now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Auditor General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
All of this.
It's time to return to the no matter how deep the hatred you bear from you devoured the crimson. Descendants of Duval came to rescue me, or they would rather place them. I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years. A criminal of... For those who are truly I will create them. Your human Jojo served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die if you just nod your head. You will awaken from this nightmare that...
So this was the path that you prepared.
That's right. We are so simple.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
Accept these truths, carve your name into this chapter.
You do not understand, Hoolay. You have no idea. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time. In order to escape the whip.
Niggle! Don't stop! Keep running! They're still behind us. Don't stop, that's a shooting star. It's shining. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our... So you have to run. Niggle! Run!
We ran and ran. I escaped the hunting pack.
I imagine you kept your...
Unfortunately, when I led her back,
The light of the devilish archer. The star of
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that. Gradually, I came to I pray that they...
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the gods will never bleed. Do you understand now, son? You are a beast that was born.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hoolay?
I fight so that I can turn the star on what I'm out to use.
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be.
We are so similar. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day. Now, I will use your enemies as my weapon.
Back your disguises and show me. A wolf lurks in every borson and fox here. The moment he goes, it will devour
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
How's this take?
So this is the warmth of life.
That won't do. I swear to be the arrowhead.
forever triumphant!
In the mood for another beating?
Wants to devour me. I will first have to beg for my mercy!
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Pierces your skin! I have experienced for 700 years.
How's this take?
Thank you. Stay safe.
You cannot hide! Pray!
There's more eternal. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Stay in step.
That won't do.
Blood has grown dull. Never hesitate.
That won't do.
It ain't over.
I swear to be
Forever triumphant. Victory inevitable. Your move, fear, not fear. I will bow.
Step up, let's see ya.
that won't do. That won't do. I swear to be
Forever triumphant. Victory inevitable. Your move, fear, not fear.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
that won't do.
Step up, let's see ya.
I swear to
Forever triumphant. Victory inevitable. Make your move. Fear, not fear.
Take your position. Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Make your move. Never hesitate.
Stay in step.
that won't do.
Fear, not fear.
That won't do.
Nice, my friend. Indulge yourself!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant. Victory inevitable.
In the mood for another beating? It ain't over.
Never hesitate.
Take your positions.
You're the one.
Your move. Fear, not fear. Never hesitate.
I swear to
Forever triumphant. Victory inevitable.
The mood is set. Let the show begin. Let's improvise.
Nice, my friend. Indulge yourself!
Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant. Victory inevitable. Never hesitate.
In the mood for another beating?
That won't do.
Our little hunting game ends. Mighty light of the heavens, wolf in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one. Yes. My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look?
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self. Don Hung, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it?
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the Preceptors to attend.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling prison.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borison's escape, allowing them unimpeded path. That marked up map is a map—
Is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot—
So, the disciple—
That's right. Are you surprised? After all, both of ever since the sedition of Imbibidor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us Preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. The survival of the Vidyadhara. Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks, and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Don Hung, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind—
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face, but Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival.
The sages show no mercy. Lingsha.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadra's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, breaking the covenant of our Alliance...
Once my plan succeeds, the...
So now the...
For 1,000 years, the Alliance... Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way... The Alliance's path... Imagine, if there were... Once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we.
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights!
Hold it!
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Danheng and Sister Lingsha!
You think I don't know why you're really here? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory.
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the video...
You talk a big game. As if you...
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taura. Vidyadhara rebirth, I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor... Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Lofou Vidyadhara, please share your...
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I have long since severed ties with the Alliance. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Do whatever it takes. Make sure they don't leave you behind.
Heal yourself.
Eternal.
Dreams do come true.
Time to mix things up.
So this is the work of life.
Indulge yourselves!
Time to cleanse the field.
Still the same one.
I like that confidence.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
May the Faust stand hip. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Step up, let's see ya.
There's more to life.
Dreams do come true.
Immerse
The mood is
yourself in
set.
it.
Let the show begin.
Be of your body and mind.
Stay in step.
Time to cleanse the field.
I like that confidence.
Yeah. May the truth for everything in this world is bleeding. Be of your body and mind. Dragon Lady, are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Feng Hu.
If it's her, she will...
In terms of Marsh, given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do... As I mentioned, I'll take... With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hoolay has escaped from prison.
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran. And just moments ago, Hoolay was executed by the Cloud Knights.
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my death? Hey, can't you play some normal games with Dragon Lady? Are you amused? Alright, enough playing.
The infirmary is right over there. You can go by...
Next time, let's not play overly...
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Hoolays with just one strike.
You sound exactly like Master Yenqing. I'm the least accomplished in... Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th. You came to the Alchemy Commission today.
Exactly.
How are my masters doing at the moment?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine.
Hey, watch your words! Don't you jinx my master!
His injuries weren't that severe. But, well, considering the intense battle...
Master Yunli!
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the Wolf Troopers.
I heard a few versions of the story from the Cloud Knights who were there. The number of Wolf Troopers?
Yunli?
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that?
Thank goodness you and the others found Yaoqiu. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly. All 3 from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But fortunately, the Xianzhou Lofou has a miraculous healer.
It looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is...
I would normally say no, because they need to rest. But, alas, General Fei Xiao just looked out of the recovery room. She thinks she's so sneaky, but if you're looking to meet her, the luminescent depths...
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fate.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge...
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough. I'm sorry, Jiao Cho. I didn't expect you to use poison that way.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a...
Jiao Cho, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me. Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned.
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
In this vast universe, there's bound...
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with. You must already have some ideas.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borisin are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong. I vowed to take down a Lord Ravager.
I knew it.
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained...
General, seeing you safe and sound puts our mind. Hoolay's escape.
Before Master G advised me, it's just...
However, Hoolay's hand over Hoolay's remains to the sea. But...
The war dance, on the war dance's opening day.
As Elder Huaya...
This settles the immediate from the onset of the...
Her attempt to infiltrate the Xian...
Rather than outright...
The goal of the Xian...
With Elder Huayang's
We gathered today. Yao Guang has sent you in.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. The Merlin's Club. You want... Alright. Mr. Jing, their real name?
And what was this?
To be precise, it's...
The remains of...
More accurate, before reaching that, I assume.
Do you remember your name?
My name is Ting Yun. I serve as an ambassador of the Whistling Flames Merchant Guild on the Xianzhou Lofou.
鳴り響き本質が同じ
生命さ存分に味わえ